Google Documents. There are two ways to get to Google Documents. On this page here, you go straight to that document, and that'll get you a form. And this form would replace Microsoft Word, and it has a couple really good advantages to Microsoft Word. One, it's really simple. We look up here, here's the tools, here's the things that you work with. It's not very complicated. It doesn't have a lot of extra stuff on it, so kids aren't going to get confused. The other thing is, the advantage here is it's self-saving. So if you type something in here and you're going along and it's time to leave and the kid exits out and does nothing else, it's saved to his drive. It's nice if they go up there, and I probably do this right off, is to click on this and give it a title and example, and then it's titled, and then they know what they're working with, but that you don't have to save all that stuff. It's really nice, and they can work on it at home. If they log in at home, it'll come up right like this, and they can finish things at home if they need to. Another way to do it is to go right to your drive, and if I go into my drive, I can create things this way. It's a few more clicks, so I think if I was working on my own thing, I'd go here, but students just go the other direction. But the nice thing is when you click this, you not only have the documents like that, but you also have presentations, spreadsheets, forms, and drawing. Now, I'll just tell you, as far as the drawing is concerned, it's not very easy to use, and it doesn't have a lot. It's not very complicated. It's very, very simple. You could draw, some boxes and things like that, but I don't know if they'll work on that. But not real excited about that. But you can do some things in there. There is presentation, which is a lot like a PowerPoint. In fact, once again, it's simple, easy to use. And simpler for students. And look at here, all of the icons and the numbers up here look the same as it did in the Google word processor or the documents there. And so once again, once you learn this stuff, you're not learning programs all the time, you're just working on content. So another nice thing to do with students or have students do. Or yourself, it might be great to just go over to that form, and it'll be simpler to share things. I'll skip spreadsheet for right now. That's just like Excel. You can put lists and things in there, and very easy to use. I want to show you this form thing because this is really interesting to me. And I've already created one form. I'm going to open that up for you. And simply what I have here is a Pablo Picasso homework paper that I could send home with students. And it has a couple questions. It has like 4 questions on it. And the cool thing about this is I made a link. So the first question here is it just says link. And I put the time stamp on there. So when the students get to that, they go to the link, they can read the content about Pablo Picasso. Then I have a few questions, to check to see if they read it. And this one is kind of a more thoughtful one with a response to it. So just multiple choice. Here's a response example. When did Picasso die? He can just put the dates in there, and then kind of a fun thing to make them think about the value of art. Down here, another little complete sentences that I'd like them to respond to. And when you just add something, if I wanted to add another. So I could add a paragraph, multiple choice. I could do another multiple choice question in here. There's the options. Real simple to use and to set up. And the cool thing about this is I can then send it to students via their email. I can click on this and send it. I'm going to send it to Matt. Let me see. You can put their number in. Or you could put their name in. You could set up classes and set the entire class with just all of my homeroom or all of my gray group or my scarlet group or whatever. You can set those up and make it really easy to send home. Send it to them. Now, what I want to do is I'll pause the recording. I'll log in as Matthew. I'll answer some questions. Then I'll show you what he sees. Okay, you've seen I've logged in as Matthew. Here's his login thing here. And then what he's going to do is go to Mail, and in Mail he'll find that I sent him Pablo Picasso homework. And so I'll click on that, and this is what he'll see. He'll see these questions right here, and then he can click on this, and oh, there we go. There's the form that I want him to do. So nice and simple. I'll click on this, and it takes me to a website about Pablo Picasso. I can read about him. Nice, simple, kid-friendly site. It has 2 paintings on there. 1 page to read. Then I can go back. I can slip back and forth between tabs here. And oh, it's asking for a. Okay, that's not exactly what I thought it would do. But you can put a date or time in there when you've gone to it. Question is, what was Pablo Picasso's father's job? He was an art teacher. And, was he naturally talented, or did he have to work for what he had? And explain your answer, supporting fact. And so let's say Matt talks about Pablo Picasso here, and he gives a response. All right. When did he die? I can put down. I think it was April. April. I'm not sure exactly. 15th. The year. 1972. I do remember that. But I can go to the article and look up those things. Here's another kind of thoughtful response question I can put in there. Okay. And he could send himself a copy of his responsive. Okay, so when he's done doing his homework, he submits it. Easy enough. And let me see. And then that didn't feel like it submitted. Okay, I'm going to stop this and log in as me and show you what the teacher will see. So now I'm back into my drive, and this time you'll see a little folder. I didn't have to create this. It just created automatically when Matt put a response down there. And it's called Pablo Picasso Art Homework Response. So I click on that, and you'll see that there's a timestamp there, which is, I don't think I understood how to use that correctly. But here's the username, so I can see who used it. And if you had, that's the first response, and if you had a whole class, you'd have a whole bunch of these. I can look at the answers here and evaluate it. And there are actually programs out there that could grade some of these for you, and so it'd already be graded. But at least you'd have a response. You could print this response sheet out, know who had done the work, put the rest of them back on the computer who didn't do it, and so forth. And so I hope that helps. A lot of cool things that Google Docs can do. Plus, think about how much it saved us on papers right now. So I could have a whole class do homework and not use any school paper. And that even saves us money in the long run. So hope this helps. Thanks.